Happy Saturday. Welcome to Sports with Mandela. As usual, we start with a quote. A great attitude is like a perfect cup of coffee. Don't start your day without it. Once again, welcome to Sports with Mandela. As usual, in the studio with me is Mr. Taddy Aradel. Good morning, Taddy.
Hey, morning, man. What's up? Hey, look, today was a pretty good show today. At least our guest let us out today. I don't want to let us down last week. So we get involved in the cricket first. Semi-finals for Parish League this weekend.
Right.
Semi-finals of ACA today. So we get into that, but then our special guest talked to us about netball and car racing somewhere here.
She don't work quicker than that because she come up quickly from me, so she don't work quicker than that.
Well, I know all that, because Butters played me when he started, but Butters started playing with Parish, I come between 12.
And Kool-Aid.
Well, I played me long time.
And her sister was a national player, she played netball for Antigua, right? Your sister?
Yeah.
The sister know me well.
Yeah.
Her sister know me well. I want to know pretty well.
So with no further ado, I want to introduce to the viewing audience, Miss Amy Lake. Welcome to Sports Mandela. How are you doing?
Thank you for having me. I'm good. Happy Saturday.
Well, I guess this Saturday should be happy,
It is the weekend.
Yeah, pretty good weekend too. I see now some volleyball going on, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And volleyball, some kind of controversy too, some holes in problem, that kind of stuff. But hey, it's unfortunate, but I think that they should have resolved by now.
Well, in life and everything you have challenges, so just make challenges make you get stronger and stuff like that. I know the Kings going forward, you know what to do going forward. I didn't get anybody yet. Right. So, Ames, tell me how you get into netball.
You said previously that my bigger sister played.
Right.
So
She actually played very well too.
right. So just like you say, you know the family.
Right.
So once anybody is playing a sporting event, the whole family is there.
Right.
From a young
I like how she put that like she mommy house there,
Yeah, she buy out there
I
support.
remember that one like that.
Yeah, somebody. Who that?
The Tris?
Tris?
Yes, Tris.
What's up, Marlon? How are you?
Alright,
Everything good?
mostly.
You're so confident. You ready for tomorrow?
Alright?
You ready for tomorrow matchup?
Yeah man.
And that, I have some bad words for you, not so good. Now what happens in the Tris? In the studio, is somebody that wanted to lose. Amy Lake, she back in Freetown, she's back in you.
Of course.
So,
You have to back the rules.
You hear that? You hear Tris? You hear Amy say?
Freetown all the way.
So tell me something, Tris. How the preparation like? I know you have been a rainy week and stuff like that. So what you guys have been doing?
It has been a little difficult because of the weather. But for the most part, I think the crucial players, I would say, are trying out to practice in a good time. So I think we're ready. What?
so you think you'll get upset Freetown tomorrow?
Nope.
Well, we have played Freetown qualifying for the season, and we had some questionable decisions in those games, but I think we can compete against them, I mean, they have reached they've reached two semi-finals so far, and haven't gone past Police. So I think this time that we take the stars and go for Police, and be with them in the finals. I hope we meet in the finals.
Let's say about that, Tris. If I were the back team, but I'm back Freetown too, like Freetown, or grandmother and come from, live in small, but being Parish League, man, I can't do that. I would say the better team win.
Well, that is so too. That is so. But I mean, he's still on, but the cabin upon the side, What do you go?
So tell me something, Trish. I hear you say you played Freetown this year so far into semis, and you have some decision that will go against you. So once the decision go in your favor this time around, you'll be going to the finals. That's what you tell us?
Yes.
Yes, it's always a sore loser.
Right?
About a decision go against you.
Daddy, if you know me right, me not afraid for lose, but I love how we lose if we know decisions not really right. Okay?
Well-
And I mean, the twice that we played against them, they had their own umpire in the game. Alright? So, that within itself is a no-no.
Anyway, look, you got 2 neutral umpires today. Tomorrow, so don't have to worry about anything.
And that's when it says.
Hey, when you get the blood this time, you can't say bad decision.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Richard, so look, wishing you well tomorrow, guys, and good for Silver Farm. Haven't been out cricket for so long. If we get to the final, that'll be good for you.
Yeah, and our second semi-final, so we're just gonna push on.
So when I call back next week, Saturday, Tris, I want to hear that you're in the finals.
That's right.
All right, sounds good. Because Taddy aim against you, So me know it's in the corner.
Yes, thanks, man, thanks.
All right.
Yes.
Bless and love.
Okay.
All right, take care, of course.
So Amy, I see you hitting.
And you're part of the switch, you're part of Derek the switch, Derek more than the switch.
You got it. So Amy, I see you hitting Tris hard, man. Freetown, you're back in Freetown all the way.
Of course.
It's your Freetown connection
yeah.
to be. Freetown people are being.
No,
You understand this.
Oh, she's the cousin.
Tris is
Oh, you're
my
Christian
cousin.
family. Well, stay back. You're back
But I'm
Freetown.
going with the
Oh, okay, cool. That's all good.
You play the family job in the Freetown.
Yeah.
Play the family job in the Freetown. All cross, they make cross, be there on the place.
Okay.
great things come from the east.
So
I have to go with Freetown.
well, as I said, wise man come from the east. I didn't hear about the great one. Great. So now it's great.
Great.
Okay, awesome. So we're talking about netball. How you get into netball?
Yeah, so went to the games, fell in love with it, started playing at school age 7 with Mrs. Olina Knight, and I just loved it from there.
Okay, nice. And then I know you is a goal shoot?
Goal attack.
Goal attack.
I've played every single position you can think about.
Right.
I started out as center, and then I went to goal defense, and then I tried the shooting, and I've been stuck with it ever since.
Hello.
Hey, Musai.
Good.
What's up, bro?
Good.
Alright, you ready for the butter?
Yeah?
You ready for the butter?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Yes.
How the training has been going? I know the weather has been happening a lot of teams for the whole week. How your training been going?
Just a minute.
So who are some players looking forward to come up chumps in these games this weekend?
For today?
Who are some players you're looking forward to make a big indent against Liberty this weekend for our sins?
Well, the skipper, as usual, Michael Dover. We have a new skipper from James before us, so Michael Dover. He didn't have a bad out in last Thursday. He gets 70 at 1 out, so they get Michael. Looking pretty good, and he have little Joel and Joe with some other guys there, in the bowling department. They're looking for cutting trainer. They've been doing well all season. So, it's a premiership youth, just for youth and them just be positive. And the last time we went over there, we did take 13 in, so we're looking forward for the same thing.
Sounds good. And in terms of you're at Liberty yet?
Huh?
You're over there yet at the field?
I'm just putting my bag in my car, getting there now.
Oh, okay, because I just wonder what the condition like if over this weather you think the game will start on time.
Well, I won't be able to tell you that, I'm just heading there now.
Right. But if you win the toss, what are you prepared to do? You pick to the bat or board first?
Well, yeah, man, just like I said, man, I want to see how the pitch looks. The young guys, they like to bat first, you know what I mean? But then, hey,
My question is, when you play the birds in the preliminaries, what did you do?
we bat first.
No. What was the result?
We won first innings.
You won first innings.
Yeah.
So that means going with full of confidence then.
Yeah, bring full of confidence, you know what I mean? Usually, it seems like when I'm back, everybody play, you usually get a good game.
You get a good game. That's the most important. You get a good game, but hey, you're going to put it to upset them.
Yeah, that's the aim, you know. You know what I mean? Just step up to the players and then to fulfill the role.
But like Earl said earlier to somebody earlier previously, he said, when you get your blood tomorrow or this weekend, come Saturday and tell her how you go. I said, I'll teeth you.
Well, that's a part of the game. I don't get involved in that. You know what I mean? But that's the way it is. That's what we do. Put to that thing.
Well, look, I wish you the best for you, know, but hey, if we play sports, somebody wins, somebody lose, you know.
Yes, that's true. And may the best team win, you know. It comes out who play the best cricket and then they win, you know what I mean?
I agree. Well, all the best for Simon. We're going to follow the game and see what's going on, you know.
Okay, Charlie, thanks, man.
We should go game most time.
I'm good luck to you guys, eh?
Alright, enough love.
Okay, yeah, respect.
What was special? I didn't recognize the special guy.
Yeah.
The man's so big. For a man to get play a spin ball in Lincoln, Africa.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize him. I was a weeby.
So like, it's in the camera, get turned out, so that's right. More Africa, welcome to Sports with Manda. What's up?
Good morning to the listening audience. I'm good. Thanks for being here.
And then you're part of the success of this sporty team all year long. See, I wanted to have Derek, you know. Like, I'm happy to have you. Maybe happier. Because what happens, the first way you get in the Parish League, was started teasing to get in the big league now. But I started banging everybody since.
But you never see the full team when they did the first blow.
What do you mean the first blow?
Okay.
What first?
The only blow the full team when they.
The full team was there.
The full team, you know.
Why the policeman got shot back?
Now we see why Derek switch him to come. He come talk. He have much other Derek.
So you have a powerhouse team now.
No, the team has been doing well. We have a good rapport so far. We train hard.
Wait. So one top of it. The language you want to train hard. But you know how shopping you, man.
Well, you know, some of us don't need as much training as others.
But what is the success for Police team so far this season?
It's mainly the camaraderie and, well, we just together as a unit. No matter what task is before us, we just go out and play hard and leave it out there.
So tell me something, you think Derek caused all that?
I don't think any one individual caused it, but he has a key part to play in it.
Can you tell me you train and everything, like exercise and so?
Well,
Hey, we'll laugh, I talk the truth now.
well, you know, it is, you need 2 hands to clap. So,
Oh, no, wait. I know I get to it.
That's a diplomatic answer.
Derek, you know what I mean? But Derek come on the show say he is some big trainer, keep man fit and
well,
get
he's
you
actually
on.
the trainer slash coach slash player slash
Everything.
captain
So he
slash
has
keeper.
everything.
So
He bowl and
does a lot.
he bats for everything.
He does a lot for the team. Can't lie about that.
Well, okay, at least he not tell a lie there.
Yeah,
Okay, I
he's
just want to make sure
a
though.
very honest fella.
He's very honest.
And the chopper follows. I'm just saying. A chopper follows.
So, like I said, I was telling my partner just a while ago that even with the back team, I'll be back in Freetown, but I'll tell people Police is my team now. For years, I can tell you why. Police always make sure everything in place when they're in Parish League. Anything you want to get done, they get it done for you. You love that.
We call them straddlers.
You know what I
We
mean?
call them straddlers.
I was going to come and tell you, Amy. I tell you, so tell you switch from Sweet Town to Police. You notice, right?
No, see, police always make sure
You notice
things,
it, right?
police always get things done for us. You know what I mean? But my favorite team used to be John Hughes.
And John Hughes.
Because John is never on the field, but the house of team. So you love them. You know what I mean? Our shop.
So Police, you love Police more than Freetown then?
No. Not more than Freetown. It's Freetown, my family come from. But when it comes to decision taking, straight down the line, make sure you do what you do. But I'm afraid when it comes to that.
Okay.
But if I would preference a team win, I like Freetown win. I tell you what, you know, see me come from, you know. Feel them, see them, I say me like them, you know. Okay, I want to take decision, I take decision against them. But you don't wrong, they're wrong. You know what I mean? So you tell me I like them. So, well, hey, do the right thing.
So Africa, tell me something. How in terms of the Test League so far, the standard compared to Parish League, how do you find the Police step up now to the first class, playing a first class team?
To be honest, I was expecting more, to be honest. Over the years, I used to dread playing Thursday League because it used to be such a competitive day that you couldn't recover fast enough for Saturday and Sunday. But even in my state presently,
I like it
so
for
far,
Not let that drop.
that would be honest.
so far the standard has dropped over the past few years, but there's still a few players that are proper players, probably young players coming through, and
Right.
proper senior players that honing on their craft and so on. So
I was hoping to have Empire in the Thursday League, you know, particularly Seagull with Mahiko.
Yeah, as long as first class not playing it, Titular always
With
with
Mahiko,
Mahiko.
you know it's up.
That's one thing.
But I'm hoping that
Very
Empire in the
loyal
Thursday League, so they can give out like a fight and Liberty and so on, and better maybe.
But you have to keep it with the Empire.
Or why?
What, you go switch to Empire?
No, I never said that.
Why keep with Empire? Tell me.
No, but Empire hasn't played Thursday League in ages. I don't even recall Empire ever playing Thursday
They
League.
played many years ago.
Long
Yeah,
time
many years
ago.
ago. Many,
I think
even
it's a long
when
time
Kuma
ago.
so
Alva
was
That
there.
was even before my time.
Yeah, a long time ago they played this play.
Yeah, that was a long time.
At one day they seen Grace Green and all that.
Yeah, because when I started playing for Empire initially, most of the Empire players before the season even started, we would register with Mahiko for Thursday League.
That is true.
Right.
That is true. That
And
is
even
true.
if first class not playing that weekend, we would
I
just
got
play
it.
with Mahiko.
That's why we changed my rules. And so
Yeah.
that's what it came back, yeah.
So we had a kind of rapport with relationship with
That been long time.
Mahiko.
Well, so
Ages.
Rising Sun, the bowlers had that thing to do.
Right, yeah.
So the whole the bowlers play Rising Sun, whole the play, then when Parish League start, team can't find a way to play. Someone changed my rule and said not more than 3 players.
But you need to adjust the ruling a little bit, man.
Tell me why.
I think in terms of the numbers of games that a player need to play to qualify for the semi-finals, I
Why?
think it should be a percentage and not a number.
Why percentage Africa? I mean,
because in past times we used to have 8-7 teams for Parish
no,
League.
we
So,
said 10 and so too.
okay, even 10.
Yeah.
But nowadays we're struggling to find 6. So
No,
if
no,
you still
no,
keep
no,
it
no,
at
wait,
4
wait.
games,
That was
now
something.
it's less game that you need to play.
I want to say something.
You know,
See, this year, 2 teams in play. Seating in play, we got seating at the issue. Earnings in play, earnings in the pavilion and all that. You see the pavilion out here?
yeah.
So that's why they know. And Odo coming in next year. Odo having a team coming
But
next
it
year.
can still, the percentage works equally as well.
And agree with the percentage. You
So
see?
how you calculate? Tell us how
I
you
would say
percentage.
66% of the games.
See?
2/3 of the games
That was something.
to qualify
Africa
instead
was-
of 4 games.
Africa was
Because if you play 5
I want to say
games,
something to you, man.
chances are somebody that
Africa.
play 1 first class game disqualified because they couldn't play
Yeah, exactly.
4 games
Because what
out
happens
of
in
5.
Africa, we're here, you know. We're not China here, you know. what happens, right? What happens, what they used to do, you know. So they send man and say, 12 man, so they're not actually playing, so, you know. And say they qualify and that kind of nonsense.
Man, no,
Yes.
try to beat the system.
But what we don't want, when Empire send a man to Jamaica to win competition for them, they must use their own players. So that's the problem. If Empire send man to Jamaica, police might lose now.
No, but cricket.
No, that's how you work.
Empire send man the other day and lose twice.
Send man to, they
To
can't play more than
Jamaica.
3. They can't play more than 3.
That me tell you.
But you just send the whole team on different thing.
No, they're not gonna send the whole team. Not gonna be the same.
So you want to stick to the percentage.
Yeah, percentage
I
is fair
Look, I tell you what,
than
I
to the
win.
number.
Africa, let me say something about Parish League. You see the suggestion how just now?
Yeah.
I'm going to take it to the body. But guess what? If the teams go vote in that now,
Yeah, but that's
when the
not-
teams vote, I write down as law. So, you get it?
Well,
I can
that votes over.
tell you something, you know. I can tell you something, you know. I can tell you something. You know what team they do with jobs?
Yeah.
And them just start the law out I won't know. Here the team can. And there are one right now named Freetown. I'm born in there again. Where he make get a fuss out again the things you know man. That look, even the rule I got now, if you go state college, you classify now as a first class player. Oh, they never be one now. Even you can still think you go to school.
Schools, yeah.
But now, Freetown make argument now. They're not going to pay school now. They're going to state college. So I'm going to change the rule, girl. They come and vote. So what do you want me to do? Me to play now. I want to make sure they do. If I stick to what they say they want to do. You understand me?
Yeah, agree.
So rules don't make with me, you know. When I
Understood.
come here, if you come with a suggestion to a meeting, we take it up, we vote in it.
Well,
That's how it
it's
works.
just a suggestion, you know?
I have no problem with it.
It's not like a soup police.
No.
It's not like
No,
it's a
would never.
suggestion to soup police.
No, would never.
When you tell us something, you know.
Will
I
you
don't
first favor?
There's only, I don't think any police player plays first class fully at the moment.
I would.
No, Iwoods hasn't played for police in.
No, we talk about Bethesda.
Yeah, but I mean,
That played
in
police.
this current,
That played for police.
Oh, okay. But I want to say something about.
most of the guys started with first class because first class
Yeah,
started.
that is true.
And then they
Parish
tried
League,
to
yeah.
transition in.
I know that.
But because they played first class games this year, the first competition was a little bit light.
Yeah.
Because
I
they
know what you
didn't
mean.
qualify because
But I
of
want to say
4
something to you.
games.
I want to say something about this percentage story. I want to finish up with this percentage. I remember the first year Parish started to do something that unusual in cricket. Started playoffs. They say, cool man, they cost me half enough. Cricket and playoff and so on. And so Parish can start the playoff because we want to make it more interesting as semi-finals and good for the sponsors and all that. But pardon, hey, no watch cost me off. A body, you know. So you know, then time live with the bank, everybody easy. So we're gonna play that. So that was Thursday League now, you know. So they come into. Anyway, guess what happened? The first match the boy get blown up. So you come. So we're supposing games. So you come to the meeting. Then you go and check the point standing. They say here.
Hello?
Well, boy, how can you get in the playoff? Some say you should want the playoff when you don't want the playoff. So I said that to tell you this. Mind the percentage to work against you. That's all they say, right?
Jerry.
I'm accustomed to rules.
Jerry.
Police is
Good morning.
discipline
Morning.
organization, so rules is rules.
What's up?
Well,
I am part of Africa in the studio now.
Jerry,
I can't hear you.
we have Africans, we link an African in the studio with us. Tell me something. If you can make a team now, the fat boy, this fat guy. Eh?
All day, every day.
What up?
All day, every day.
The skipper car.
Check the record.
Check the record. So tell us your chances this weekend, man.
I think we have a very good chance of progressing to the semi-finals. We have been playing very good cricket throughout the season. So today is just another day in the office, so I think that the boys are good. We're just looking forward to the game.
How the practice session have been going? Cause I know it's wet, rain and stuff. How that going?
Well, guys have been really doing their own little personal thing because obviously the weather has played its part. So we just have to rely on the personal ways that the guys did in order to bring them to this year.
Right. I know I watched you against Liberta a couple weeks back, maybe a couple months back in a semi-final, in a one-day thing it was.
Yes.
And a game you all had to win and then you all just did against Liberta. So I want to believe that you guys have learned that from that game there.
Of course. The players that still have nice names about that game, including myself, because I mean, I can't see how a team can be in such a good position and lose the game from that position. Really. But I mean, I guess cricket is a game of glorious uncertainties, and these things will happen, so it's a learning experience for the guys.
That's true. In terms of your players, though, who can we look forward to play some good performances this weekend?
And the usual suspects, myself, Justin Anthony, Tyrone Williams, and Damien Lawrence.
And I know Scott is not there, Scott is in England now, so he'll be a big dent in your battle lineup.
Well, guys have to really pull their weight because obviously Scott was an integral part of us. Well, has been an integral part of our team. I know he may not have had the best of seasons, but still, we know the quality of the playing. So it's a matter of the usual suspects doing their thing and the other players coming to the fore as well.
So tell me something, Jerry. So with I think they're still bowling well, getting wickets.
Of course, he's the leading wicket taker in the competition.
Yeah. So I'm going to ask you for Miss Africa. That's why you answer that question.
Always.
Yeah, always.
Always. That's not a question. When you hear Athens, you hear Africa. Always.
So,
Yeah.
Or the other way.
Wait, twin spin?
Yeah. Ask Liberta.
It's Africa in the chat, boy, Jerry. Why Africa in the chat?
Yeah, he was always that type of player. He's definitely the same spot as well, too.
I see.
That sounds good. Any want to ask anything?
No, I'm good.
Well, I tell you what, Jerry, man, we wish you all the best this weekend. I know Pickers going to give us some trouble, but Pickers, like win big games, so, hey. All the best to you.
And if Africa wants to say anything to his teammates them at Empire.
Well, I've had a quick chat with the guys already, so, but
Oh, you're quick chat with them. You're so big and quick chat with them.
I just wish you guys the best, today and tomorrow. But it's just go out there and do whatever you have to do to the best of your abilities and come out on top.
It's man back in his team, Jerry. The man back in his team.
Well, you hear from our teammates, go out and do your best. So we look forward next week to hear that you're in the finals.
I hope so too.
Look, I forgot to tell you, win, lose, or draw. We can bring it back next week to hear what happens. You don't buy tea if you're not.
Okay, no problem.
I will take care.
Okay.
So Africa, you're doing well, I call it cemented in Empire. According to what Jerry was saying there a while ago.
Most definitely.
Despite what Taddy think, he didn't realize that he still can go back.
Despite the what Taddy think.
Yeah, despite Taddy think, he still can go back in the cycle.
No, Africa, I think there's a twin spin line there.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I wouldn't really try and force my way back into the Empire team because for the season there's this young leg spinner,
What's his name?
15-year-old Micah, and Micah's been bowling.
What's your last name? What's your last name?
Micah McKenzie.
Okay.
He has been bowling well. He reminds me of myself.
He's a local guy, Antiguan guy?
I'm not sure his background.
Flipper?
Hello, Dave.
And Johnny?
Joey.
Yeah, speaking.
What's up, Johnny?
I'm good.
You ready for the Empire today?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, Joey. Man, no. Because he say, how you going to Empire, he bang you off Thursday. I don't mind it. Man, Africa in the studio laugh after you.
Well, we have all right.
It was a good game. Very entertaining.
Yeah. I must say the level of police cricket is little better this year than last year. Much better, I must say.
I didn't change Derek, get him, man. Derek trained him so hard.
Yeah, it's actually paying off. So that's good sign.
So what do you think you lost that game Thursday against Police?
Just a bit discipline. Discipline in terms of how we finish innings, because the game was close to a one ball, and I think the players got arrogant in terms of trying to win the game before even trying to take singles inside within boundaries.
Oh, so you got to look at West Indies phobia. You don't know take singles.
I don't even know what the thing I want culture.
Johnny, if I know crickets and cricket, Police got spin balls, I want not 6. That's why when I see spin ball, I think 6. And I think singles, I see ball fighting, I want big hit. So it's not no discipline. It's just a mentality.
That's true.
You see, you got to train the man as a coach. Then it's a level play with singles and 6s. I know Police got some spinners like Cornelius and Valentine and Africa. But Africa did a weakling this year.
Yeah, man, Barnard.
A Barnard. I forgot part of Barnard as well. They buy a twin spin, they got quadruple spin.
We actually have 5. We have
Five?
Boston that play with us most games too.
Yeah. The spinner I got. It's India fast, but why?
The fast bowler.
Eh? We have a lot
The
of
fast bowler, the fast bowler. The fast bowler, Shanice Hector.
Oh, that was the fast bowler.
She not Shanice Hector, the fast bowler, Police. So she not available now. So I know the fast bowler now.
We have a few. We have a weapon for every situation.
Oh, Derek, the fast bowler now.
we have Cedric Jr., we have Siobhan Moore, we have Malik Gerald.
More play for that all the time.
Most times.
He didn't play first class.
He moved between 2 according to.
Come on, check you, make sure you qualify for play this stuff.
Exactly. You see that's where the percentage coming again. That's where the percentage coming again.
That's where percentage coming out.
Well, make sure you qualify. So make sure you're taking the broken rules.
So Ajani,
Hey.
so you guys are ready for today, mentally prepared for today, semi-finals?
Yeah, I think we're in good shape in terms of confidence-wise. That little loss didn't really trouble us, because once we stick to our basic through the whole season, I think that should pay off.
So if you win the toss today, what you think your team will do?
Because it seems like we're going to be bowling because down here is a bit moist.
Right.
So we're gonna look. Hopefully the sun can hold out and we get the better part of the batting.
So who will see us? We can say we come up and look for get a few wickets.
We have John Baptist. We have Craig Rainford. We have Malik Wars, which is doing some all around steaming variation. We have Tyree Moore. And these guys are in these two, John Baptist and Tyree Moore is actually in the under 17 Leaguers program right now.
Okay.
I don't say about Ajani. Look, I don't have any chance this weekend, but I'm still wishing you well because this guy, Africa, he had a pep talk with the boys yesterday, and he gave them the plan how to beat you.
Easy peasy.
He said easy peasy. Tell you what he said easy
peasy.
Sometimes you can plan so much. And if you plan to really come off, if you plan A to come off, you have to plan B in a shop.
So you
Sometimes you have
have plan A and no plan B.
I'm not sure. Let's see what happens. But I hope for a good game. Just hope and pray that the two teams.
In terms of batsman, we can look forward to make some runs. If you see us rush them out easily, what about the batters? Who batters can come up and play a good score on the board for you?
Well, Elroy Francis Jr., he's leading the runs in front. He has 583 runs so far.
Oh, that's a lot of runs.
Yeah, he's leading the runs. And now Malik Walsh, he's in the top 10. He has 330 something.
Okay.
So far, myself, we come up with some.
Who is your while ago?
Myself, Johnny Frederick.
Oh, my son. Michael.
Michael too.
That's why I asked who that is. So like you to me. I thought this was retired.
Yeah, no, I had to come out this year because we had a few players going off to England. And we had a little void to fill. So we had four key players, and we were expected to return semi-finals. So I'm playing this well in the tournament so far. So skipper, I must say kudos to him and his vice captain Malik. So 2,000 right, that's really leading the team, actually leading the team from the front with the bat and the ball. So I must say kudos to them as a group.
So wait. That Thursday game against Africa, you played?
No, I didn't play. I don't play.
Oh, so that's why they won. Can you did not chance beat Africa?
I don't really say it still because you're a manager.
If ever.
I have a manager a little bit better. I won't say we will win. But I say we probably manage better.
Johnny.
Yes, sir.
No, they heard you out of retirement because guys got away. They was told that they have a super old guy who played combined school in 1983. A boy in Elroy Francis Jr.
See, he's a part of the group too. He actually keeping the group together.
And he mashed up Johnny's team.
He's keeping the group together. And I must say kudos to him too, because he's a part. I call him late notice, and he came up. He's okay. He open arms to support us as we go on.
So
and so far, he's doing a really good job.
He playing today?
Yes, he's in the squad to this game.
I'll say our father's son playing today in the semi-finals.
Yes, father's son playing most of the season, so
Your daddy go to retirement too?
No, he hasn't come out yet. He has to be drastic time, so. And he's just stay there.
Johnny, man, all the best. Wishing you well. A man next to me, African, I wish you well done.
What about Travis Johnny?
That's okay. I mean, Africa was the best for us as a group because I work alongside and John I'm playing, coming up and so forth. So. I don't think he means bad. I don't think he means bad. He just don't want to lose.
He asked the question that you asked.
What about Django? Travis
No, he has work commitment. So that's how it is going. when you reach a certain age and you will come first.
True. But that might have been the only chance. But the last time you won down Empire, it was his doing, no?
Yeah, correct. He was the 6 to get a little hurdle.
Okay.
So like Africa is saying that you have no hope because the guy is not there. That's what God has said. That's what he said.
No, that's not what I say. The best team always win on the day at the end of the day.
That's not the day. There's 2 days. They don't want to
Yeah.
Okay, Daddy, all the best, man.
Okay, thanks for you and your followers. All the best for you and your semifinal tomorrow.
Yeah, man, thanks. Same thing.
Yeah, thanks.
Well,
Yeah, man, no problem.
Where wish you well for? Tell him you get some blood, man.
No, I won't wish him well all the time. I wish everybody well all the time.
That's true.
That's good, man. That's good, Johnny. But
Yeah, I wish them well all the time. Because as a coach here, you want the best of it.
Fast bowler.
oh, okay. He's Empire guy, yeah.
All right, Johnny, take care, man. All the best in the game.
Oh, pardon me. You see the moment? He's a comprehensive as
So, Amy, all the cricket talk and stuff, you butters, Kool-Aid and stuff, you understand what the boys talking about?
Of course.
Okay.
Still get flipping out.
So what do you think about our good for Africa citizenship with the tally will play, first class players, percentage and stuff like that? You
I think he need to do his maths.
you need to do maths?
I think he need to do his
Why?
maths. Because he's saying the four games is over.
They have to play at least 4 games to play.
At least 4
No,
games.
they say 4 games.
He said
I said
that just now,
percentage.
yes, 4 games, but then you said you had 16, which means you can only play 5
5 games, yeah.
right? So even if you play 3 out of that 5, that's just 16, 18, and which is 66. you still have to you said 66%.
I don't want it to look
You said
biased.
66.
Yeah, to be fair.
66%.
Yes, I don't want it to be
Out of
biased.
the 5 games just now, if you play 3 out of the 5, that is
That
just
was-
60. You still
exactly.
got short of the 6%.
Yes, but the
Africa.
thing is, I don't want it to look biased.
Okay, I'm happy.
Only suggestion. But when they start to discuss, that's when the true figure comes into play.
Okay, all right.
Flip on the line.
Good one.
Flip on.
Hey, boy, daddy boy. But get Carter, I know me go cool, but me can talk no. Mark in the vehicle, I go. Me just
Where's also hurry for? What do you trouble?
Huh?
I won't trouble you. Let's talk fast.
No. Nobody talk. Me just, I was running a little bit late, you know.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, how the vibes in the camp for the semi-finals today?
Them guys okay. We have a full team, about 14 or 15 guys there. Left them warming up.
Okay, come Musa say back this week now.
Well, at the end of the day, is that I'm sure that Al Sainz, didn't come over Al Sainz over Liberta to just hand us an easy win. So I would expect that they believe that they have a chance just as good as us,
When you say target blow from Liberty and also a full-time he put back some blow for you.
Well, at the end of the day, every good thing must come to an end. If we've been winning continuously for the last couple of years, then Al Sainz come and have a good game, because I tell you what, if Al Sainz win, he would have played some real good cricket,
Okay.
So it is not a matter of just because, Hayden Watch is here, Coffee is here, so we still have some quality. Michael Gray is the captain, he's in form, he's in the top 10, I think, run scorer. So we still have some quality there, so Al Sainz is not going to have an easy time. The place is nice and green, I can tell you the pitch is very green. Lots of grass, and the rain that came in, the pitches are quite green, so we didn't really shave them.
We sound good for seam bowling.
Definitely, definitely good with them seam bowling.
But tell me something. When we come go?
Karima and Jimbo, they're in the US playing in...
I don't know.
Yes, Karima is...
in Texas last weekend by him.
Yes, well, Karima and him went up the same time. They're both playing in the US. I think it is a major league.
Wait, the both of them play Wilden team?
No, they're playing 2 different teams.
Okay. And then now when Toby saw Jimbo in Texas over the weekend,
Yes.
when I called him, said he was playing in Texas. They moved from state to state actually.
Right. I don't know if Karima team played there as yet, but I know we have been watching them on the social media platforms.
Oh, YouTube.
Yeah.
Tell me something, just half a bit on the semis today. How is training going up the performance center with the young guns them?
Well, I think it is a whole development because, for instance, today we have a very short session. We just doing some skill work with the fast bowlers, and then I think they have some personal development sessions after lunch. So it is more than just cricket. They have to do finance, how to control finance, how to get into entrepreneurship, and all these type of things. So I think the whole focus is to make sure that even if you don't make it as a cricketer, you know, you as an individual would have learned some things to survive.
That sounds good.
If you want to go back a little bit. I said today working with the fast ball. Anybody up there really fast?
I tell you what, yes, there are some young guys up there, and I tell you this honestly, I would say they would bowl early 80s, and I'm talking about these guys are 18, 19 years old. And with strength and maturity and so forth, and those kind of things, I believe these guys can really send it down close to 90 miles per hour.
That's good potential. That's what I want to make sure, and I don't want him with entrepreneurship, and so I want him with the cricket part of it.
Yeah.
Well, what nice thing about what Flipper said a while ago?
Well, you see, the thing about it, that is, like I said, it is a whole life development program.
That's what trainers factor in everything. You must be the best you can be when you start playing cricket.
Exactly. So I am just one of the fast bowling coaches. So there are other areas as well. So I just go in, like when I go to school, you know, maths teacher come and teach maths.
Yeah.
So I go in and we do the fast bowling, and then I leave and go back to ball, people watch some cricket, and leave the other people to do their part.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I must say congrats to you for you being selected to go and impart your knowledge to the youngsters them. I must say you all put in the hierarchy in Antigua.
Wait. When we selected.
When we invite them out,
Invite and selected. He was chosen.
I was chosen. Okay, sorry. Wrong choice of word. Flipper, sorry. You were chosen.
I won't tell you what he told me this morning. When I see off here, I'll tell you what he told me this morning.
Alright, buddy, well, go do your thing, and we'll talk to you next week Saturday if Musai bang you or you bang Musai.
No problem at all.
Alright, take care.
Okay, y'all have a good day. Okay, man.
Take care.
Hey, Kenneth.
Hi.
You have a guy in here. You have one you do weekend in Africa. You bongs you out.
Africa? No, I don't think we ever played together.
We never played against each other.
I'm so sorry. Why not two bombs or something like that? You played the chat.
I tell you what, Daddy, we never played together, and I don't leave it there.
All the best, buddy. All the best.
Okay, thank you. All right, okay.
So, no, Africa, man. Good to have you in here, man. This has been pretty enlightening and entertaining. We have a lot of fun with you now. But we brought Amy at the time watching netball. You have tapped your money what you waste to drive too fast?
To be honest.
What are you doing to me?
To be honest.
Yeah, she loves speed now. Race car drive should be, you know.
I know that, but she keep it within the speed limit.
Thank
On
you.
That is
I'll tell you something though. I was just going to beg for you to get my family to be so make sure it is still my family, you know what I mean?
I'm very respectable on the road.
Alright, so I think about all the best going to discuss Amy now about netball prowess. She can't race in business and so on. You want to hear about the netball thing. I'm glad to see you now. Like I want to get somebody to host a netball show for me. Netball and car race, but I can't find nobody, but preferably a lady. We want some ladies to host show, you know. I can't get nobody to come, you know. I want to come in early because I was so nervous first week. I can't have come, I'm coming every week still.
After you not tell you, man. You not tell that he loves the show, because when you look on the show, if he at home, if he comes down.
Well, Saturday man, get more of those.
Yeah, so if he really comes down the show, you know, the show bring a different side of things, right?
Especially see you guys and so, you know what I mean? Can we show, you play against you?
No.
You so old enough to play against Africa, man.
No, seriously though.
Yeah, so really a young guy, man.
Even the man age.
A young guy, you know. I can't imagine so old. They just play against you.
You know, I hear Africa, I let it
It's
Africa.
good for you know that?
That's a whole long Earl top play.
Played Michael too.
Never play with
Played Michael too.
Empire or Mahiko.
Something
I
wrong
play
with
for at least 17 years now.
Yeah.
So Africa starts at age now.
No, that's for 17 years now. But,
So if Earl ever play with me,
well, just like I said,
no
just said Devils play me combined school 83 and so.
well, but I played against Devil. Can never play.
Devil let her play.
Well,
That's why play Devil. Devil older than Earl now. Earl
but you have some
came combined
exceptional
school.
guys.
Came combined school 85. He boxed in sub in a man.
I'm quickly calculating.
Amish Anthony brother and so.
Okay.
The guys came and said that Sean Bailey, the guys came 85.
Okay.
But they were there since 82, 83. You know what I mean?
Devil try doing Hardy.
You know what I mean?
And
That was
Butters
him
came
and John
with.
News, Marshall John News, Seaman Gang.
Butters came with.
Hey, you have no butters
I
come.
remember Butters come. Butters came about 12. He come very young. He and Booby and so come when 12 and so. Kenny Richards and so. You know, Kenny, the
Aston.
youngest guy was first class century, come by, you know, ACA.
Okay.
I think he's going
We're
to
talking
about
about
12.
East again?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kenny said he's going to about 13 or so, come by school. now.
Okay.
First class, yeah.
Alright,
That man come very early by me, now. But Butters doesn't make it, guy. Butters' mom is spoily.
Yeah, you mean I go down
wow.
combined school program.
But
at
our
the time.
practice, Butters' mom, I mean, can't drive one girl.
not my mother.
Yeah, but your mother. Yeah, but it's one of the most talented guy come by school now.
Yes. But
Very natural, good house.
very,
you know.
very, very talented.
Yeah,
Make it
good
look
old
easy.
batting and so.
Make it look easy,
But
trust me.
you know, I can practice.
Okay, come natural.
You know what I mean?
Natural.
I can tell you something.
What
You
if
know.
we could say earlier, some people don't need to train as hard as some.
That's all right.
And that is the problem. Africa, my motto was this, Africa, right? My motto was this. If you're as good as somebody from Barbados, I get them play.
That's true.
If
But
you're good as somebody from Jamaica, I get them play. You have better than that.
Exceptional.
So I put in the hard work.
well,
If you're as good as that, you like them play.
you see that comes out to the individual now. You have to know yourself as an individual and know what you need to do, what level you need to get to.
But it's get play President 11 against something.
Yeah, come here. Tony Gunn was talking about him, but
Yeah.
at that time, about him,
But
monks,
you know, and something else. So we
and
get them another.
Kawa.
You get me come from?
Yeah.
But his mom is spoiled. But his dad was a good hospital too. You never know that, right?
Okay. No.
We know how
Before
something
my
else.
time.
You know,
I only played Butters a few times.
I don't play him but his father, but when I see play,
Okay.
I tell you something now. I'm a big man, old boss used to tell me, Tony play for Freetown. Brandon the next spinner, and the daddy, the house spinner. And Tony come play with St. Johnson, so now in the 60s now.
Okay.
See, he might even know that.
I know he played.
Play with St. John, big team, they come play for St. John, Tony play with St. John.
I know what else, but yeah, I was on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was it.
I
First
know.
time.
Spinner,
I know
next
he
spinner.
played.
Serious thing.
If
Tony
it's
from
one thing,
Freetown.
as soon as you hear the boys and the family can hold that ball, he shows them how to.
Yeah, he's a good house spinner, man. From St. Johnson, so on. He Brandon leg spinner.
Right.
I tell you something. They played with the West Indies man named Tony White too,
Okay.
for St. John's. Came to work, insurance and right, and they play with, even the same man, they only umpire Archer,
Right.
David Archer, he played for St. John's too.
Okay.
Working there and taking for a little while. And they played St. John's. They tell me small boy and over, so I watch cricket at the East Bus Station and the guys and sons, see them. You know what I mean?
Those were
I'm gonna watch our game, me and Vivian, I'm gonna soup. So.
Right.
And now I think I'm good. They take care of force, right?
I haven't heard that one.
So I watch all the big guys play, you know what I mean? Football get to make a play too, you know what I mean?
I understand.
This way all about. You watch the guys play, man, all the big guys like, even, tell you what, no. I had one opportunity to play against a boy, I want to bang him out back. He be real good now. A man named Adolphus Freeland. He be real good now. And Dan and Mitch, we brother, older brother, two home combined islands, leave the winners combined.
Okay. I heard about Danny Mitch already. Yeah.
Yeah, he was feeling that them other ball real good. But the one chance I had to play against them, then to make a grammar school, the game win out, was so vexed. Against Freedom, vexed man now. He beat me good enough.
Yes.
The man they real ball, look like West Indies team enough. So you want to bang them out and take my good, when they get a chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But good to see you, man.
Yeah.
And hopefully Derek will bring it back again.
Hopefully.
What do you take a chance at Thursday? You feel like you win that?
To be honest, yes.
Your bang
I
right
believe
this
so.
one. Your bang Pickets.
Pickets,
Your
Liberty.
Bruce all the Saints.
You Liberty yet?
We win 3, lose 1.
Or Liberty and team?
Liberty and team.
So who are this team?
Saints bang them out.
As I say, we didn't have our full squad.
Good excuse.
That's how it is. It's the police, they beat.
So I'm saying to you, we back iron. When it comes to that Arsenal, that be back iron, Parish, you team be back, you know. And the first one back iron, no. Your Parish, you play against first, that mean back iron, eh? But I have no choice.
Understood.
Okay, so we want to win.
Well, we still have one more preliminary game to play, so.
And then the multi-man come against
Yes,
Sean
yeah.
Welsh. I say, one year police win all the championship, you mind me?
Yeah, that's 2007.
See me tell what's up.
No, I wasn't playing with police at the time. I was playing with Empire because 2 of the competition they beat me.
Police man, it's fine. So that's why
I remember.
That's why you want to employ. That's why you police.
If you can't beat them, you join them.
I guess so. Well, I think we're good to see you, man.
So you think you're about Freetown, you free tomorrow?
I believe so.
Judging from what I've seen so far this year, I don't think it should be that close of a competition. But as I say, cricket is played on the day, so you never know. Somebody might come and play a blinder tomorrow for them, but they will definitely need that to contest against.
So we can basically say it will be next weekend. It will be Freetown and Police.
Well,
For the third time.
I don't like bragging, but I'm a confident guy, so
what?
I can say Police will
We'll
definitely
define
be
it,
there.
we'll
But I
define
can't say so far.
But I so you get it, bro. Bring it back here.
And that it is. That's how cricket is.
So
I can be confident and still lose.
So we can play tomorrow. I can play next week, Saturday.
No, I don't know about that.
Well, hey.
You have to give me 2 weeks.
Tell you what now, we give 2 weeks.
We
If I
come
give
back.
2 weeks again, I'm thinking put in the final, not this week coming, the next one, not next week coming, the other one. Can one Mark come back so I can carry the final live.
Okay.
If-
But
Mark come back the 18th. Which is Monday.
I'm sure you can find a replacement for Mark for that week.
I don't know if we can find it. The technical man now needs somebody to find the camera working, so that's no problem.
There's Nichols that play with the police team. You never know. You can probably.
So you
You put things in place.
No.
He's a multi-talented guy.
He used to work with Harvey. Tell you what, in all fairness, he the one that make all this network now.
Exactly. You see?
Not Mark, he. Because Mark tell me it could happen, and he tell me it can happen. And when I start to proceed, we get it done. So we can give credit, but then he have our part and he want bad play me.
No big cut in your business.
I'm going to love you bad now. I'm going to love you bad. Okay, when I want the idea to call you up still.
Okay.
I'm going to cuss you off after.
Yes. But 2 weeks, it doesn't matter. Give me 2 weeks if that happens.
It should be in 2 weeks. So we're going to put it back here with Mark and so we can have the finals live so people can see you all over the world.
Yes,
Because
understood.
I don't know if you know your CTV channel 8 now.
But people see right now.
Okay.
Australia, England, everybody watching now.
Okay.
That's, maybe I'll let something again, Instagram and so. It's not an easy network, you know. CTV channel 8 and so no.
Okay.
All right, so we'll make sure you know something go. So you can tell your life, you can be the street and say how you lie, you know.
No, not Africa. That's what I can tell you. Not Africa.
All right, okay. All the best, man, Amy. I want you, Amy, though.
Thanks for coming, Africa, man. All the best in the game tomorrow.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay. So Amy, tell us about your netball performance, man. And then sister played a lot of netball.
I played more.
You played more? Yeah?
Yeah.
So what position you play?
Goal attack. I'm a shooter.
You can shoot anything?
I think she will tap through the
So
set.
how about you just come to our game and see it?
I like that. That's some, Amy, to be honest with you, I haven't seen the netball game for 40-something years now.
So make it a habit.
It's been netball, so it's been netball for overs and so now.
You used to play.
Yep. In training, play against them, man against woman. Then over about on the best team in Antigua, you know.
But yeah, that's what we do now. Cause like our training, we play against the guys.
Okay.
Mixed team, like?
No, full male.
Full deal.
Full male.
Yeah,
No,
the
but
national team train against the male players.
Yes,
Okay.
guys,
I
with
mean, given
basketball.
it's the
So
national
basketball
team.
guys them.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we played against Oval is a powerful team. Oval is an old road and so on. And
Right,
but when it came first in that ball coming tongue, the big team was Ivy Leaguers.
right.
Yes, Toyota Ivy Leaguers.
That was a big team, and Old Road was a country team. They know me about country team, in country
Right.
man.
When Ola was very good with the Browns, Ruby, the sisters of Brown,
Even
Ruby and
even
Ruby and
before even for Hoot and Ruby.
stuff. Okay,
There's some
okay.
people named Caleb and so.
I would-
They would know that one.
Even before them, there's some people Caleb and so there.
Okay.
Price is with Antigua team, netball team. I tell you something, the famous goal attack was Janice Dover. You see, it was just easy country man when Minister Economics is, with agriculture, the country man. Then there's Harleen Williams, the goal shoot, Ivy Leaguers. She's live on Branch Avenue. And then Heather Gums,
Right.
Heather Gums Bailey. She was the center.
Oh, Miss Bailey, yes.
Yeah, she was the center and all that. Let me tell you, not even know.
I mean, technically, she can play no other position, but
She can play that
She's so-
position.
She shot.
she's so sharp. You could
But
put
those days,
But yeah, she was.
when
a
you go
good player.
netball days, people know, plenty of people watch netball, especially old road come in, you know.
Right.
Sunday afternoon game.
You didn't call Karen Joseph yet.
Well, Karen, my neighbor. But she come in late. One neighbor.
But you go back in time.
She
you start
come
to-
in-
you
she
go back
come
in time
in-
to
Oh, so you're coming
Yeah, you're coming
forward.
forward,
Okay.
you're going back in
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
come
yeah.
forward.
Yeah, but he lament like too long.
After the old time days.
Those are the
Yeah,
days.
yeah, yeah. Come in
In White
and
House, yeah,
well, not just who I know,
Hey,
but
tell
who
me something.
change it for us.
I want to
Because-
explain something to you. How many fans are they have now? Anybody should watch netball now?
Of course.
Because those days, a
We
thousand people now.
surprisingly, I'm going to be honest, we had a village league,
I heard of that.
right. And the turnout of spectators, I don't know if it was people just wanted something to
Right,
do
right, right.
Yeah, okay.
or whatever, but we had a lovely turnout.
And that was just right after.
And that was just, yeah, right
Okay.
after.
Okay, yeah.
Like this March.
Okay, you had Karen, you had Shanette, you got
Yeah.
Eva, the Willis and so before, the Williams and Loretta
Right.
Charles, and the people I
And
know
I
that.
let the Charles and sort of thing.
Angela Adams was a shooter. I mean, that way back, you know.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And those days,
And I got down to that record sports games too. What's your name?
Candy
Candy.
played
Yeah,
too.
Candy was
But what
a
I'm
shooter.
saying to you, in those days, netball played in high school.
Right.
They used to play in recreation ground to the double decker to the back there. Without the tennis court over
Right.
by campsite.
Right, right.
When you go watch netball, it's Sunday out there, okay, you can't get enough 20 people, you know.
Right,
It's
right.
true. Even in my school days.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot of it is how they structured the netball now. Because when I was going to school, you had 3 teams, A, B, C. And the C can play for the B and the A.
Okay.
So you were continuously playing. Then you
Okay.
had village league, you had an association league, and association again was the same things, A, B, C. And you could play for the different ones. If you play for A, obviously you
Right.
cannot play for
Right,
the
right.
B or C.
Right,
But
yeah,
once you
come
play
up.
for the lower ones,
You can come up.
so then it exposed the younger players to the game.
But like the word you use a while ago, exposed me. Tell you why. Come here, Karen, my very good friend. But I want to knock against her.
What's
I
up?
want to tell you something.
Okay, tell us.
See this village league, see this village league thing. You should be playing all the games at YMCA. That's the problem I have with it. Why not playing them in the village? You answer me that
we
you may know around here.
we tried it once.
I don't think
Most
the
of-
word exposure to the village. Young people in the village come watch them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. But YMCA, because it was just coming back, YMCA was more central for everybody. You still have some people who they're not mobile.
Okay.
Transport. So to ask them to go to the different villages, it was a challenge.
Okay. I
So
can understand.
from next year, hopefully, as we go along with it more, then yes, it will go into the villages because, like we said, we're trying to get younger players.
And that's the key.
We have too much old.
I know what you
folks.
mean.
I mean, I'm ready to retire.
What I'm saying, make it quite. If you go in the village, more young people get attracted to the game.
and see it.
Yeah, you have to
And
see it. They
that-
get attracted
that
to it.
is-
That's why not have against it. But
That is the
that's what I'm
plan.
saying,
But
no.
there was a reason for doing it because the intention was to take it to the villages this year, but it just didn't work out. And then you'd have to see what the condition is at the different
Yeah.
the courts in the villages and.
Put the infrastructure in place. Okay, I want to cover the netball live now.
I wanted
Are
to
you
come
want to
back
cover it
and-
live?
Oh, you want to cover it?
Our
live?
network. Go on
Oh, you could've- you
Facebook and
could've- I
YouTube
mean, you
and
could've
Instagram
just
and
told us.
and CT Channel 8. We want to go live. We carry basketball and so, you know. Okay, ask you know.
Okay, so I can make sure the next league that we
But we
have,
want to make sure things in place. We want to go to the village and so I don't when they care for YMCA.
you just have problem with
No. I worked there for many, many years. I worked at YMCA sports again for many, many years. But when you play in the village stuff, it's supposed to be the village, in my opinion. See, if we all call the senior league, welcome, you want to play YMCA, so be it. But if we can play against senior, why don't come YMCA for? Yeah, yes, my point.
I understand your point.
If Freetown play against St. Philip's or Newfield,
But the thing, it would be, if it would be, all the games would play at the one location. Because we don't have enough of the officials to span across.
okay, I
To
understand.
say that, you know, so that's what one
So
of
okay,
the,
so let's
because the players are who are the umpires, the players are who are the scorers.
fair enough. Let me ask you a question, a quick question. I'm going along your line. I work in sports against so many years.
Go ahead.
What? Okay, you said something very important. Let's say Willie Case play Seaton. Let's say Piers and Freetown, Bethesda. Is it possible for you to say let's say Saturday we play X amount of games here, Sunday, same location?
Yes. This, when we had the Village League, actually one Saturday, some games were played at YMCA and some were played at Willikers.
Okay. That's what I'm thinking.
So,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm thinking.
But then, like, so it was easier because the team, it was Willikers playing somebody, so it was the
Somebody
east
through
side, so it was
yeah.
easier, easier
yeah.
to do it that way.
That's what
But
I'm
then when you
thinking.
have Cedar Grove playing Old Road,
Yeah, what I mean. Wait, look, but still not.
and it was a one round, it wasn't, we didn't have a two
Two rounds.
rounds to say,
But
okay,
we-
so
but still, I would
we'll
disagree with
play
you.
one Cedar
But still, I
Grove,
would
we'll
disagree
play
with you.
one Old Road.
You know, what this is still.
You just want to have
No. I tell you why. I tell you why, Amy. Hear about this village rivalry. You know, matches played in Cedar Grove, Old Wood. That rivalry, the village rivalry. The supporters come out and support the
The
team.
supporters came out and support right at YMCA too.
More people.
If you love your village, it don't matter where you're playing.
Amy,
You
I don't
follow
agree with you.
them wherever they're going.
I agree with you with that. But it's not like in the village. It's not like.
But wait, I think you just feel like you want to have an argument with me. I just,
No.
we're going to take it into the village. It will go into the village. Previous times it was in the village.
Yeah.
Previous times. But given post-COVID and the fact that we're trying to bring
Yeah,
it
I can
back
appreciate that. I can
because it
appreciate
was
that.
literally dead.
But let me ask you a question. Are the courts lit and so on, the lighting good in the village courts?
We don't know.
So I understand now.
Right, so then that's what I'm
Scout.
saying, because of the last minute, because we so wanted to do something, we wanted to put on a tournament, a lot of people were asking to play. So we put a last minute tournament together, so there was not enough time to go the different, even the lighting in YMCA wasn't superb.
I believe so.
It wasn't. But, you know, you so love the game, sometimes
I
you
know what
take
you mean, I play so long, I kind of itchy.
You just want,
I get itchy.
You didn't care where the game play, all you know is you.
You just want to play.
You want to
You
play,
want to play.
and you're sure to play.
Yes.
So next year it should be bigger and better.
You see, I said a while ago, that's when when we go to school, I was telling the guys, so when you practice all week long, and weekend again, we know you're very bad. Okay, that's why I play. And if you lose all week, that's why I play.
You just want to play.
That's why I play. I understand
It's
that.
true.
I can appreciate that. I understand the feeling.
It's true.
But I'm thinking about the development side of things. Like you rightfully said, get young people can see them in the village.
We do need the youngsters.
Yeah, you need that.
We really do.
But I will tell you earlier time, the flippers will talk. Can we try to get what used to happen like to get private school cricket? People like Freetown School against Newfield School against Wilkie School. So the earlier get them to play, cricket get them more attracted to the if you, let's say Wilkie have a
I
team.
agree.
If Wilkie have a team, young team like that, maybe 4 or 5 might end up playing netball. And if I have a lot of that in all the villages, you might win more than 200 netballers. If you can play to primary school, you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah. I mean, they still have the school leave. I think it hasn't been paid.
But I'm thinking primary school league.
But the private school league too, or the secondary school?
No, all schools.
Our schools?
All schools, primary and secondary.
Okay.
They do have it. And they haven't had it since COVID though. But usually every year you have a school league, which you have primary and the secondary.
Okay,
So it's there.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that part.
I-
But then it's just the transition from the school into the
Yes,
bigger.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just, it's not there.
But there's where we need the village team. No, see, I tell you why.
Okay, well, you used to say, you know, kind of the village, from the school and traveling to the village
To the
team,
village
and
team.
to go to the national.
They get to the national, they get to the village team now. They play for the village, and as they improve, they get into a big team. Okay, the village provide that opportunity for them.
Right.
That's what Parish League does now. Parish League take your guys, people 11 and 12 months to play cricket, because they might be big enough, good enough for the ACA. But you get the opportunity to see how good they are. If they're good and they're courage, they're playing, they can get to the big team.
I think this year I have a 12, I think I have a 12 or 13 year old guy now play a game. What side you playing? I think
If
even playing a game
if
is
might go.
Right, and then maybe
Okay,
playing a game
Jennings,
is fit
if it might go. So I'm saying that, and that's what village stuff does. Give you the opportunity to play. Just play. and hone your skills.
I agree. I
But
don't think we
I'm
play
hoping,
enough netball.
I'm hoping that we can come and carry the games in the villages.
Oh, yeah.
Live.
Oh, I would
But
let you.
guess what? We didn't
I've
need-
heard your case.
but we didn't need like you once to get to commentate the game because we don't need one
Yeah,
netball.
of course.
So you need people that can tag the game.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause we have one more camera guy in Canada now, 4 cameras we have now. How we cover everything?
So tell me something,
I got
I know you guys played a tournament in St. Martin a couple months ago.
Yes,
How-
Battle of
how-
the
how-
Saints.
How that was for you guys?
It was mainly just like a warm up for us into the ECCB National League because
Right.
that was in Dominica.
I know, I was fine that.
That was
I
in
asked that
Dominica
question for a
after.
reason.
Yeah, I know you're leading up to it.
Yeah, in St. Martin, you have Peterborough by St. Martin. I'm saying, well, Antigua, back in that bar, go to the next thing, I go to that same tournament in EC. And
I came third.
Yeah, there are leagues down
I
there.
came third,
But I guess all leagues down there, right?
but everybody get below.
You went to the
But we came third.
Oh, you got
At
something-
least,
third?
yeah,
Okay.
we came third. So at least, what we realized in Dominica is
Right.
that the fitness, we're not fit.
Uh-huh.
So in St. Martin, mind you, we only played St. Martin. We just played a few games
Right.
against St.
Each
Martin
other.
because all the other countries had pull out. You know, a lot
Right.
of people having problem with finances and all.
Yeah.
Right, correct.
So a lot of them had committed and then they pulled out because who weren't going, you have to find your funds to go to Dominica, and then there's the world qualifiers in
Right.
Jamaica in October.
Right.
So a lot of the teams decided they were just going to save that because the world tournament in Jamaica, you have to pay, is paid. You
Right.
have to pay everything.
Right.
In Dominica, the only thing you had to find was your airfare. ECCB put up accommodation and food.
Oh.
So that was literally 3/4 paid.
But who won the tournament in Jamaica?
World
World,
netball.
world.
So why each country put up the, why the so the world don't put,
No.
give you a like
This is not,
stipend,
this is
nothing,
not
nothing?
football. This is not football.
Uh,
Netball is funded by
I like your
each
foot there, your
country.
football, I like your
Yeah,
foot
we
there.
don't have that governing body.
okay.
We don't have that. We
No,
have
but
the
I
governing body.
say world, I think the
We
that is
have
a
the
bigger,
governing body,
Alright.
but we don't. They don't distribute funds like how FIFA would have done it.
Oh, okay.
But I want to ask a question.
So you're on your own.
Let me ask a question. Interrupt you a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I understand what you're saying, and I believe you. But tell me something. If you win the tournament, you get any finances?
I think there's a cash prize, but I don't know.
That's
how
on
much.
one day.
Yeah,
On
usually
one day,
there's
okay. We have to fund everything.
no man. Usually
Because
there's
why
a.
you for everything? Why is it for you?
Yeah.
Usually there's
Besides export, I know export,
well,
but it should be some kind of
that this is just a qualifiers.
Right.
So it's to see if you qualify to go to the world.
Oh,
This isn't the
No,
world
this is regional
tournament.
stuff.
This is a qualifier.
for the region.
Right. Well,
Oh.
different. Yeah.
Kind of Jamaica, so power
Right.
team. and so-
Jamaica, Barbados,
Trinidad,
Trinidad.
then the
All of them are
power,
going
then
to
the
be.
power teams.
All of them are going to be there.
Yeah, then the power
But
teams.
tell me something. I let me not hope not jump too far. So
No, that's
in the Dominica, in terms of exposure there for you guys,
And it improves our ranking.
Yeah,
because you have to be at a certain ranking to take
Right.
part in some of the tournaments.
right? So that tournament there qualify you for the Jamaican
Right.
part,
It improves our ranking.
right. But how you find the opposition team playing against them? How you all?
I mean, I wouldn't say skill-wise they're better.
Right,
I just think that they're more disciplined
right,
and fit.
right.
So now we're actually in the gym because before usually we just practice on the court and whatever.
Right.
We don't do no gym work, nothing like
No
that.
physical, no
No.
training, no running and so.
So literally, whatever you do at the
Yeah,
practice,
yeah.
that's what you're thinking. But then
wait,
after
wait, Woodley.
after
That's just like
about-
your brother, you know, I can train.
I go training.
They say that sound like your brother, that kind of plan.
No. But no, because we don't have We never had anybody
Program in place or whatever.
no program.
Okay.
So now, given where we're going and the caliber of teams that we're going against, we're not saying that we can beat Jamaica.
Well, I'm not going to Jamaica.
But at least-
I'm
but
going to come
at
there
least-
slowly. I'm going to come to Jamaica slowly.
No, if I'm being honest, the only team that I think would have outranked, had we been a fit team, would have been Barbados. I genuinely think we could have beat St. Vincent. We could have beat St. Lucia. Those are the two teams that beat us,
Right.
St. Vincent and St. Lucia. We could have beat them. The first two quarters, we were literally neck and neck.
But you're not fit now.
But then
Guys are fit
by
for
third
it.
quarter, and you know, once you're tired,
Yeah, man.
Everything go.
right, and you're like you're thinking I should have made that pass, but you're so tired and made the wrong pass.
Everything. Once you're not fit, you're not
yes. So mentally,
Right.
no, mentally you're not fit. Mentally,
Right.
physically, nothing. We just weren't. So the first two quarters, we were neck and neck with everybody, even Barbados.
Right.
And Barbados even extended an invitation for us to come to Barbados to help them train for the same qualifiers,
And you
because
are-
they said they genuinely thought that we were the better team, and
So yeah, I took up the opportunity to go
funds.
fund. So yeah, go all the ways in the front.
We have
Other-
fundraisers.
So that's
we've
it's still
had,
on. The opportunity to go to Barbados to train is still on.
I mean, we're not going to, because we won't have the fund. The funds we're trying to raise now is to get to Jamaica.
I know what you mean, yeah. Makes sense.
So if we take the funds and go to Barbados,
You
they're
can't-
saying
you
we
can't
can.
Jamaica,
They say
yeah.
they can find accommodations for us, but we still have to find.
So my charge in
the aid.
Antigua, and I keep hearing for every association I talk to, whether football, whether cricket, whether basketball, are the funded.
funding.
So when the government say it's supposed to,
Government supposed to fund nothing.
huh?
Association.
No, what I'm saying, I'm going to tell all that.
So I wouldn't say, I'm not going to sit here and say the government don't give us something.
Yeah.
But we can't expect that they're
No,
going to give
that's
us
correct.
everything. So
Right.
we have to be able to at least say, look, the trip costs 80,000, we have 50. Help
Right.
us out with something else.
Right.
But we can't expect that they're going to give us the full 80,000.
No.
But I just wonder if they're playing part. I know
yes, they
you
have
can't-
given us-
You can't give people handouts. I don't believe in
No.
handouts.
They have helped. I wouldn't say that they haven't.
The
They have.
association must be independent.
Right.
Yes.
Parish League go big government, nothing,
Right.
We raise funds, that's what it is, it's what it is.
Right.
We don't operate like that.
Right.
Yeah, as I'm saying to you, but Amy need to bring the girls out of our training see the valley, so they go down all the hills and so, and get fit.
We're open to any, look,
What are you used to?
I've reached out to a lot of
Coaches.
trainers. I can't say coaches because we don't have a lot of netball coaches. We don't have any qualified netball coach in Antigua. First problem that we have.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have any qualified. Karen is the one who is our coach. Bless her soul. So,
But what about those old, yes, beside the qualified, those old guys come on to you guys and impart the knowledge and stuff?
Who's
Are they not qualified? The Ruby, the Root, and all those guys?
No, and we'll have that discussion some other time. No.
But
They will do the village league and those things, but when it's national, no. And most times we try and keep the national to a limited few. The negativity from this person.
Okay.
Most people can't get along. I think you should do it this way. I think you should do it that way.
Yeah.
So Right. So like
even
even now when we do decide to go back, because now we're not on the court, we're not
Right.
doing any on-court training. Everybody can play netball.
Right.
So we don't need to be on the court until closer to when we're traveling. Then we can have some matches to
Right,
make you
to see
match
some
match
sharpening
ready.
skills, skill
Right.
sets.
To make you match ready. But for now, when we do decide to go back on the court, our intention is to go to one of the courts in the villages that, unnamed or something.
Right, right.
So that you don't have the outside
Distraction,
people coming
distraction.
and
So that's what I told her the other day. No? That's why we went factory. So when we come by school, we train at
St.
East
John's.
Street, and provide so too many people can disturb. So we had factories, nobody can disturb you anymore.
yeah, and then why is she shooting
Yeah.
like that? Why is she doing? You
I know
don't need it. You need
you
somebody
need
to
that,
tell you. I think you
exactly.
need to do this.
Yeah, we agree. You
and
don't need
what-
them there. You don't need a
And
distraction.
you
and-
the naysayers.
But I'll tell you one other thing, like I didn't feel weird. But Auntie was a really good netball team. You saw Barbara's coach at one time, when they were singing
Anna
for
Shepherd.
at Shepherd. Yeah, I know the people. I know very well.
She coached me.
I
She
know
coached
pretty
me.
well.
She coached
Somebody know
me.
pretty well.
She coached me. She was here during cricket and she had a session with us.
Okay.
So, because she's still good with Karen, so
Okay,
she will send
okay,
Karen a
okay.
little training tips on what to do with us. She was actually contemplating coming back to
tell me
help
something.
us train.
What
to
about Sing? You Sing? Is any good anymore? Because Sing is a power.
St. Kitts is forever our rivalry.
No. I
Actually,
mean, they're still powerful down in the netball region. They should be trained that as well.
It doesn't matter. I think
well, we beat them this time around.
But what the matches are very close in St. Kitts, but I couldn't bang them.
that was it. I remember one time we played you pick it down there. I went to watch a game. A big crowd.
Yeah,
I think
man.
it's like
The rivalry is still there.
That's why the big thing is St. Kitts.
It is still
Big
there.
thing is St. Kitts.
But I think they're having the same problem we're having, because the team that came to Dominica, you have a young lad. Well, she's not young because she's older than I am, and she was playing.
Okay.
And she said they actually had to come and pull her out for her to come
Also,
and
you
play. So it's the same thing. You just, but then remember, you have other sports, basketball, football, who can offer scholarships.
Yeah.
So me as a parent, what would you put your child?
I said, Amy, I agree with you.
Because I have a son and he
Right.
can't play cricket.
Right.
I can tell you that straight up. As much as cricket run in the family, he cannot play cricket.
Wait.
Play soccer.
He can play soccer.
Okay.
Why
He
you
can
can't
play
play cricket?
tennis.
Why you can't play
Because there's
cricket?
nothing in cricket for him.
I cricket has most money now.
It's okay. He cannot have the most money.
You tell that
crazy?
to someone. I thought the skill set for him was because I didn't realize you would thank him that
Cricket,
way.
wait. Cricket has the most money in
Let me say
cricket.
something, Amy. Let me say
Did
something.
you see how much Lillard just signed for?
Who?
Lillard, a basketball player. 122 million for 2 years.
How many people can make this standard?
How do we know they can't make that standard?
Okay, fair enough.
Where did Hollywood?
but-
Hollywood went there. Hollywood got close enough.
I know Hollywood.
Exactly.
So
then we
I
can't
really
say.
play you want to know. You know all that.
The thing is with, and this is my biggest problem with Antigua, we do not have any development program for kids. So my 3-year-old now, why like football? I need to wait until he's 5 to play football. Why?
That's what I said. That's what I said.
My son has been playing tennis since 2. Everybody is different.
But let me say something, you know.
You understand? So I wanted him to do swimming. They tell me he's not old enough to do swimming. Children are supposed to start swimming early.
Right.
I've seen so many things where at months
You're right.
old, they take them and throw them into the pool.
Yeah.
And that's how they were, so they
you're
just
right.
simply flip over and they float because they're already accustomed to it.
My,
We wait until the children
don't
learn
you-
fear
I can't tell you.
and then want to teach
That's true,
them
that's true, that's true.
something.
Amy, my granddad is swimming in England. He's a 2 and so.
That's what I'm telling
I
you.
know all that.
And they're telling me he couldn't start swimming. Nobody wanted to take him anywhere. I took him to tennis. And I told the lady I wanted him to learn tennis. And she said, how old is he? I said 2. She said, And then she said, no, what? Let me see. She threw a ball to him and he hit it. And then he dropped the ball and he hit it. And she's like, okay, let me take him. And she did a little one-on-one with him. And if you see him now at 3,
Yeah.
you would not
But
believe.
tennis is expensive sport to get involved in.
It's okay. The reward at the end will be mad.
So many people marriage a house to get them to his pool.
That's okay.
But you can still have some people
That's
come to
okay.
the
So
you
if
can
he
come to
have
see
the
man.
skills, if
For football, you can make it.
my point is, we don't start them early.
I agree with you. That is true. You're quite right. You're quite right.
That is my biggest
Like I
problem.
remember my partner, Glendon Winter. He went to Maryland, and his grandson or somebody, every Saturday, you have hundreds of people, 4 or 5 years old playing soccer.
Yeah.
That's a Saturday.
I'm not
right?
saying they're going to learn the technique from
I know what you mean.
but you
Just
just
let
take them
them
to
play,
kick,
let them
let them
play.
kick, let
Enjoy
them
themselves.
kick.
And Giants says, and the skill will show up.
Exactly.
The skill will show up.
And as they watch the older folks do whatever, you see them try a little thing here, try a little thing there. You,
Nothing wrong with that at all, but I tell you something. You see them guys up the IPL, when they play 6 weeks, they get about 2 million for the 6 weeks, all the players.
We're in Antigua now. You just say, if you have somebody as good as you that come from Barbados or Trinidad,
That's a cricket. I agree
you're
with you.
not going to go anywhere.
Not right now, no good time. That was the old days. I agree with you, that was the old days. Nowadays,
So we're from Antigua. The hardest thing is to come out of Antigua in cricket. Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Maybe,
You have to be exceptional.
Amy, we'll leave it alone.
Okay. So I've made my point.
Linda, I want to come back to your team. kind of October is one corner, because time is flying
October
very fast.
16th to the 21st.
Cause right, by the time we go on July is finished, so
What,
basically
that one?
August, September.
Yeah.
So
That's-
basically,
That's in Jamaica?
That's in
so
Jamaica.
basically you can say you have 2 months to prepare. How
August
the,
and September.
yeah, how the physical aspect going?
Oh, we're in the gym now,
Right.
actually. So, and I must say the commitment from the girls so far,
Ah.
I can't.
So you find you gotta have more stamina now, you are more stronger and stuff like that.
Well, we can't know until we start playing.
Amy,
Yeah.
what kind of work are you doing in the gym?
Sorry?
What kind of work are you doing in the gym?
Everything, leg work, we
Let me
lift.
say something to you. Can't you plenty in treadmill? Plenty running in the treadmill.
Stamina.
For the stamina,
Stamina.
Yeah, we need-
Wait, let's
we
wait.
need to build the legs.
See, treadmill build leg.
Okay,
Let me give a typical example because you don't know.
okay.
You see, my guys you go on treadmill in the gym, you know, but you have to set the treadmill to incline. I tell you how I learned that when I was preparing the picture, test picture, the occasion of 1999. There's a father, well, what's your name, McGraw?
I know my girl. Well, I know the
He
name.
was sick for a while. When he came here, they came here to play the first 2 games, President 11 and Sunken 11. And he and Ambu was going to each other. And the chatting, and Kurt asked, how the fitness he is doing for a while? I said, boy, big boy, I went in the treadmill over 2 hours a day. 2 hours we went into one treadmill. Incline. Leg and stamina. And guess what? When he came, he bowled for 3 hours and not, come on the ball. So I said, the treadmill, how you set it? You set the incline, you build legs.
Okay.
Like you climb a hill all the time. How you set it, you have to know. You get it? Run the treadmill. If you don't want to run in the past, you run the treadmill. If you can run, try 20 minutes next time you go. And see if you can make it.
I know
But set the incline. Set the incline until they go like higher still.
I know the Jamaican ladies, cause what the Jamaican team, those guys very tall and stuff like that.
I mean, height is minimal.
To you guys. I just
Height
want to
is
make sure
minimal.
that
The
when
only-
y'all see those size
The thing is
ladies.
with, just like they said, tall people don't like the bend.
Right,
So with tall players, you need to keep the ball over the ear
okay,
because they can jump.
right.
So if you keep it down here, and most time to tall persons, their footwork not great either.
Right.
So it's more like a side-to-side passing
right.
and that kind of. The only way the height will come into factor now is when you're going to shoot,
Okay.
because you know them long
Right,
hands
right,
in
right.
front of you.
Yeah.
But you just have to make sure, get right under the pole so you can't, they don't have the time, the ability to put up their hand.
Yeah, they
Take the closer shot, don't take
can't
them
infringe with that, right?
Huh?
And they can't infringe with that when you're too close.
Yes.
Yeah. I
You have to
remember
be
that.
3 feet.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
they said with COVID, I'm not sure how the,
Well, COVID, I was ruling the two.
yeah, they actually gave you an extra foot, so you have to be 4 feet.
Oh,
Yeah, because remember you're in front of somebody,
that-
it's the
yeah,
breathing.
So that work to y'all.
Right, so I don't know, I know that was the rule in thing. I'm not sure if it changed, how it is going to be for the qualifiers, if it will take it back to the 3 feet, or if it had even moved, or it was just a regional
Right.
that decided to do it.
Okay.
So we'll have to find out about that. But I'm not concerned about the height.
Well, that's
Head,
good.
head play any kind of sport.
That's true. No, I just want to know because one of those girls from Barbados, the Trinidad and
all them
Jamaican,
tall.
they're tall and
Everybody.
covered. So well,
Antigua is the only
well,
team
I know
that
that's
have small-
So that's why I was like, question, because one of those
players.
team there alone.
Yeah,
those
so
are
we
girls,
hope our agility will work for us.
And the Jamaicans people they play pro in Australia.
Yeah,
so-
that's
Yes.
right. But I like your thought process. I hope the other girls is like that with you.
That's the same.
'Cause I just say why, but it's so true. Your mind is the most powerful thing when it comes
Which
to
is
sports.
why we're trying to make sure that everybody's fit. So when you're tired, because for me, what was happening too is that you're tired and you're playing fast.
Right,
That can't make any kind of sense.
Right.
You're tired, slow it down.
right.
But I want to say something about this, the treadmill running. Because I remember, I think my father, somebody played quick football for Antigua many years ago, early 70s. He had a cricket coach, football coach, and Danny Livingston. And the first day, he was a coach with them. He had them running 2 hours in the afternoon, then they kick it in ball. At the end of the day, they asked the coach, we didn't kick any ball today. So he said to them, we play football, I run for 90 minutes straight now. So if you can run for 2 hours, you can make it for 90 minutes. So they kick no ball, let's go.
That's
They
what I'm
couldn't
saying.
understand.
We're
They
not
couldn't understand,
touching
yeah.
a ball.
So that's where basically you guys
We're-
say that,
yeah,
right?
we're not
But you have
touching
to
the
do
ball.
running. The running, they get
We're not
stamina.
touching the ball.
That running sprints and that, but try the treadmill 20 minutes, see how it works.
Right.
You're gonna be surprised.
Well, we have a trainer, so And I'm gonna put Greg on the spot too because I asked Greg to.
Who Greg that?
Greg.
Oh,
he's
Greg for Liberta?
Yes.
Yeah, I know Greg.
I'm putting him on the spot.
With Liberta team.
I think I met him one time we went to do a show there.
Yeah,
He told me he was
The same guy that's here, Kalisha, both of them studying in
Oh, okay,
Cuba.
okay,
Right.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So he was supposed to be thing. He told me he's back now. I saw him last week.
Oh, he went
so
away?
hopefully he will come and help us.
Yeah, too lot of
That's
physical,
right.
lot of running,
Right.
lot of running.
Right.
And given that he has been with sporting, football,
Right, yeah, football,
cricket, I
cricket
think
stuff.
he would have a better idea of how to get the body.
Yeah, see the same,
Match ready.
the same gun and all them guys and flipper. This you want to see the valley, you want to see the valley. 2 laps down, they take half an hour, so if you're not fit. If you're fit, it might take you 25,
Sometimes that's the
23.
one in your like, but no, like, you want to come on.
And
I must go try to see. I've heard so much about the Cedar Valley
But
one.
you have one at a time, take time us.
I've never.
Just stop watch.
If you think you're good enough, you might do 3 laps.
I've never.
I didn't
But
get
they will do a lot of sprints uphill.
Right.
And the sprints harder than the 3 of them now.
I'm not afraid of the hard work, you know. I'm not,
That's
because
good.
I play tennis now just to try
Okay.
and help improve, because you know how tennis
Tennis
goes.
class, yeah.
Then the movements.
Yeah.
Right, so
I
I'm
play
actually
to
now,
I think it's, you know.
I actually
I know
now
the
play
things.
tennis to try and help with the,
But then that's you, but the other, your
Fitness
other
level.
teammates, are they doing the same? Because one man can't carry a team, you know. So you have to say,
they
that's
put
why
in
like,
their work at the
no,
gym.
that's why like your mentality in terms of what you said. Okay, it's so important that you say the bigger guys of them, and the way how you explain the stuff, which I like, how you break it down. But our teammates thinking that way with you.
So I get to
We're
the
gonna-
Karen.
we're gonna
I
get
get to the
there.
Karen. I want the
But that's
Karen to do a
nice.
show, you know.
That's all like that's
I want the
all
Karen to do a
like,
show for me, but she wanted to bring his secretary with her.
Shirley,
The Karen, I don't know who she is.
Secretary
Well, I tell
Shirley.
her, so they gave a Karen and a secretary. I want somebody. But I want to give her a show, see maybe Sunday morning, kind of she adventures.
Yes, it would have to be, yes.
But the ones who can talk netball and select you netball and horse car racing, all that kind of
they
stuff.
touch your waist right now, now, too. I know she big job.
Matter of fact, Jay was here. Jay wanted to go to live. So we're going to see what the track are. The track
Well, you
like,
got to
they like
tell
gloves,
us
they
a
good.
couple weeks and stuff.
Yeah, of course. That
You
we
want
have to
to
have
do some
proper
live car
lighting,
racing
you
and
know.
stuff here.
The track, we made some changes to it. I mean, most of the racers were concerned about the hill. You know, there was a hill at the bottom
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
The guy
We
crashed?
actually got it cut down.
Yeah.
We actually got it cut down, the
Yeah.
approval to cut it down, so it's down now. It was our intention to put a sand pit. But after they cut down the hill, the loose dirt and everything, we're still considering whether you still need to do the
Okay.
sand pit. But it's much
John-
better now.
Hey.
We had to do over a part of the concrete because it had a big crack in there.
Okay.
So, we were worried about people's tires. Them race tires ain't cheap.
How many days away for a long day?
So what's your
What's
speed? 9 seconds? What are you doing?
Oh no, I do 11.
11?
That's what
I
I'm
want to
asking.
grow. I want to grow with my car. So I have to no, I can't take it to 9 seconds, and I've never driven a 9-second
okay.
car.
I know what you mean.
So I
know what
will
you mean.
gradually bring
Yeah,
down
yeah.
the time. I mean, I
Yeah.
took a pause for about 3 years.
Right.
So I'm now just trying to get the car back up to where it was.
So you're as female drivers, nothing is yourself, Lisa, and there was your
Rennie.
Rennie, those 3. Yeah, cause I follow the car races, I follow all of the sports stuff.
Me,
all of
Lisa,
the
and
names.
Rennie, and
It's Tuesdays and Sundays. isn't it?
Sequoia had started as well too.
Okay.
It's Tuesdays and Sundays, right?
Every other Tuesday,
Okay.
and then when we do decide to put on a testing tune for Sunday, we're
Okay.
actually now trying to get back into the actual competition phase. We weren't cleared, with COVID and everything, but I think we have the clearance now. So our legendary drags, that's a local racing we usually have around Independence. That's where the big
Yeah, I remember that. Plenty people.
We've had
people.
where we
Plenty.
have cars come in and all
Yeah.
that. So we're now going to attempt to have that in November. I think it's scheduled for about the 20 something of November. I actually got the calendar yesterday.
Well, I'm going to start this car racing live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And tell me, you have a race overseas?
No.
No?
No.
Oh. So
I
when
mean the cost alone just to ship your car is
Oh,
Well, part of that.
okay.
The guy, the guns.
It's like Iceman
You can use
and,
barber as a trainer.
Danny.
And this
so-
guy is like this guy. I heard about this guy from Antigua, Marsh Bill.
Oh, he lives in the States.
He has been doing excellent.
He lives in the States.
lives in the
He has been representing Antigua well.
The
I would
mask,
say,
the
and
mask in shower doing with
he
like that.
flies that Antigua flag very
Yeah,
well.
I heard about him.
I went to
I think he had big race in the States.
there was
sometime,
one
like a bunch of guys up there.
November. We went to it in November, and he actually got to the finals.
Right.
In his semi-finals, he blew his
Where you have a
engine.
Civic? Where you drive a
Civic.
Civic? Okay.
Wait, so the guy, is it Marsh guys soon cancelled in the shower, man? Vice again. What again? Vice, we got him again.
I know who you're
I
talking
did that
about.
one.
Wait, vibes up,
Bryce.
Bryce, or something like that.
Bryce, man.
Right,
Bryce.
yeah. They related, isn't it? All Marsh in the shower, I'm sure they
Bryce.
related.
I'm not sure.
In the
So
shower,
where you see drag racing in Antigua, future for drag racing in Antigua?
It can be big.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's a sport that every and anybody does right about now.
Right.
You have different. For me, with Antigua, it can do so much more because a lot of neighboring islands don't have a racetrack.
Right.
So we've had individuals from Anguilla reach out asking if they can bring up some
Right.
bikes to do a race. Trinidad invited us to come down to their track. St. Kitts, different.
Sing, other shop?
No.
Oh, one
So that's what I'm saying. So you have different neighboring islands, Montserrat.
yeah.
Right. I want to just come up. I tell you,
Right, they still come.
he tell me that
So
they
it's
come
usually
on a ferry, a big ferry out of cars.
Montserrat, Anguilla. It's easier to bring those because remember Montserrat and Anguilla
Close
are
by.
very close
Yeah,
by.
yeah, yeah.
So it's just a badge charge to
Yeah,
bring
badge,
them up.
yeah. I remember
Sometimes we work out things with the badge and they just said to
Yeah.
fuel, give them the cost.
Have you been to
for the
St. Croix?
fuel. No, we've never been to
Saying
St. Croix.
about drag
St.
racing.
Croix have, yes.
Long time. I see
Yes.
them in the 70s down
Yes.
there. Drag racing.
But
I used to see them at the track.
There's
also.
money in that sport, so I think it's something
So
we should
then your
explore.
association need to work close with those guys so you can do inter-island stuff like that.
We actually just got a new executive.
Right.
Wait, Jerry. and
With
there's
Jerry
a-
being the
Oh,
president.
okay.
Jerry
He
is
came
the
here, he came on the
president.
show.
Jerry's the president, and he's actually pretty good for the sport.
Right.
He has a lot of connections, and
Yeah, he has that.
he's hands on.
Hands on.
Yeah, it's good.
It's not like most presidents who
Right.
are sit back and kind of thing.
Right.
He will go up at the track early and sit down and them kind of
You
things.
see the horse racing too.
Right. So he's actually committed to it, and I think it's a really good look for the
I want
sport.
because he come from the east. He come from the east. He has something that's
Well, he live out English Avenue, so east.
So
Whether
that's
whether
east,
he
so
come
that's
from
east,
east,
that's
he
east.
live east now,
So
so
east,
we'll
yeah.
take it.
Okay.
There's a possibility he might be related to you, though. To you, him, your family, you know.
Jerry?
Yeah.
They tell you all the problem, you know.
Connection.
Me?
Connection comes from power. Myers and MP with him, so Edwards.
I don't know.
So in terms of drag racing though, it's a supposed for me, that's a thing young people catch on to.
Everybody loves speed.
Right.
The
That's
thrill,
speed
the
of shit.
thrill
Everybody
of
loves speed,
it.
you might say that.
The thrill
Yeah,
of
young
it.
people love speed.
But it's all about the safety.
Yeah.
That is our biggest concern, you
Right.
know. For me, drag racing you need to respect. Anything you do, you need to have respect for
Right.
it. You have to respect the vehicle that you're driving.
Correct.
They're bigger than us. Whether we
Right.
think we can do the world with them, yes or no. If you don't have respect for
Right.
a vehicle, then the younger ones that are coming up, I think they need to take their time and learn your car.
Right.
It's not about just jumping in and driving. Some do have the skill automatically, they're just gifted. Like, if I'm to mention, what's his name? Olivier. They call him Jilks. He drives Helter Skelter.
Right.
Olivier Morris.
I want to hear the name.
He drives Helter
Yeah, that's his big car.
Skelter. But the guy is just naturally talented.
Right.
Naturally, just gifted. Because he doesn't race often, but when he do go into the car, it's like he in the car one.
Connection.
Yeah.
So what was Shannon?
Shannon don't race.
Oh,
Shannon
okay.
is our director. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just wait.
Shannon.
No, he
mechanic,
controls.
mechanic guy.
Yeah, mechanic guy, yeah,
he
that's
controls the track,
Right.
Okay.
the movements on the track, the lighting, all the guys.
Okay.
So
What about Baba Gary? He raced?
Gary
Yeah,
races.
yeah, yeah,
I haven't seen him.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him on the track for a while, but His car was pretty good.
Okay.
Wait,
When
Gary,
he
when does
was there.
go public works?
Maybe so.
Maybe son.
Yeah.
A part of
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
son.
that's
But you know
Yeah,
everything
that's
Gary do, he hype.
Oh, yeah, kind of, yeah.
Because
That's
Gary had chat from now on. Like,
That's right.
Maybe pick me up.
don't let Gary beat you.
Okay.
That
okay.
is the worst thing, because he get chat before the race, and if he win, it is
Watch out.
worse.
Okay.
So
Yeah, the case.
Gary one of them that he's not supposed to do. If you don't have to race him, don't race him.
And the next plan for out Liberty, he just work FedEx. Jermaine Clark, something like that name. Jermaine.
He had a starlet.
I know he's very soup too.
He I haven't seen that in a while, and I think
Okay.
he actually sold it or he dismantled
Yeah, he
it.
was telling me doing 9 seconds, but I don't believe him.
I don't know about the 9 seconds,
Oh, okay.
but
Oh, just powerful.
I think no, the car had the potential,
Oh, okay.
but he just couldn't get the power down to the ground.
Oh, okay. Looks like, no, 9 seconds,
You
no,
know,
9 seconds.
most people just think you go in the dyno, you get 1,000 horsepower, but how do you get that 1,000
So
horsepower?
let me ask you a
to the
question.
wheel?
You so very knowledgeable of this thing though. So how you get that down to the
My
ground?
dad is a my dad was
I know
a
that. I
mechanic.
know that too.
So I'm.
So you get it to the
I'm-
ground. How you
I'm
get it to the
into
ground?
My
cars.
butters look care.
And
know that.
But is the one that
Butters take a engine
works.
change.
But is the one
But that-
who works on. But is my mechanic. He's the one that works on my car. He's the one that actually got me into racing. But he
Yeah.
literally run me around.
But this one,
January.
trouble started and all and so on and so.
I loved the sound of an exhaust of a blower valve. That's how I got into
Okay,
racing. You know when you're driving, you hear the car passing, you hear the
Yeah.
Right. So, but I had a Corolla and it was stick, and I told him I want my car to sound like that. He's okay, no problems. I have to put on a turbo, but if you put on the turbo, he's in my for race.
Stop for race.
I said okay, no problem. Boy, but to put on the turbo, put on the blower valve. I'm like yes, I get what I want.
I want you to watch it.
I just want shift in here. Okay, now the time comes to go track. We went track. We went down there, but they say, okay, go make them pass in the car. I'm like, wait, I'm not ready yet. Give me a little bit.
You're nervous now?
What? Look, I don't like crowd. I'm very shy when it comes
But it's
to
not you walk on those, I know all those guys that drive fast on the roads. When the time I tell them, let's go on a track.
Exactly.
Let's stop outside.
Remember when you're on the track, everybody is looking
I know.
at you at the
Right.
track. Even netball, and I've played netball since 7. But the first 2 minutes of a game is always nerve-wracking for me.
Right.
I'm nervous until you forget about,
crowd.
and then you're not like,
Right.
okay, you're in your element and
Right.
playing. But the first 2 minutes of a game for me is terrifying.
I want to find something for you now. Just a couple of days ago, we've had a discussion. It's something here. You have to verify whoever kind of fight for me. Because there's some people free to my very good friends, even the gunner and them guys and so on, and even your dad.
I'm gonna put me heavy, but go ahead.
And so
In that prelude.
Zukain and the guys free to connection. They have this thing about they can take 12 minutes of free to tongue. Someone goes,
Easy.
wait a minute,
Easy.
so really goes so
Easy. You can take less too. Once there's no traffic on the road,
Yeah.
of course, easy. 12 minutes easy.
So you-
You can do that.
you kill me.
Go fast,
No, the prelude, yeah, the prelude.
Yeah.
The problem, what you have to understand now, when you're from East, you know every part of that road.
That's the important thing.
So people who live in town and going east, you'll figure it's impossible.
Right.
But you can, when you're from up, you can close your eye. No, this kind of turn that way, that kind of turn that way. You have a patrol on the side, there's a clip on this side. I'm telling you.
I give you a joke about that. What stick with me? I remember our factory pavilion. Freetown playing a match up there one day. It's like the semi-final or something. I was in the pavilion, and there were two young guys. They stand to this way.
Right.
They realize
Yeah.
and they were arguing where he take 12 minutes to tongue and this one take 13 and this way he can't bang you. Kind of stuff. Kind of argument. I went into the argument now. There was Jensen Joseph Jr.
Right.
Senior chief father, and another man. I think he died now. And we hear them, they say, you know, now I do 10 minutes and I do not.
I'm telling you, you can do it in 10. You can do it in
To
10.
be honest with the helicopter, never fly me up. I said, that guy, helicopter, I'm like,
You can do it in
so
10.
goes heavy.
You
So
can
we're
do
gonna go
it.
so.
Yes, you can do it in 10.
Great gosh.
I'm telling you. The road is lovely. It's a really nice.
Yeah, we know the party was also, they were so good.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
Yeah, okay.
It's not so bad.
To finish up.
You had to finish up, then? Yeah. We got over time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Amy, if what happens, we keep it a little long to go. We now the cricket today. We now the live Thursday, Saturday cricket.
Oh,
So the
okay.
cricket hour. So now we get out here by 11:30. So the guy could go to the ball field and set up. What happened today? But it's great. I have to come. The man ask a question. I'll take you 1 hour. You even doing show? Okay, say shy. You know, shy, you know.
Amy says shy.
No, this kind of different.
You host
This one is
If we people talk to them, so you show.
Oh, my show.
Yes.
Oh, you're trying to put me on the spot now.
Yes. So you can watch your talk car racing, talk netball, anything.
Oh yeah, man. Once is one of them things that I'm
So you
comfortable with.
talk to me, tell me what time technical man here deal with you. Mark, the one now going right now, Mark now
You
yet.
want this coming for you're looking back at it, so you can go back and replay to say I
We play there now.
committed. That's what I'm saying. So you
Yeah.
try to get me I commit, and you can go back and replay.
yes,
Say, I committed.
I can't say,
I need my lawyer.
See, if you just tell me when I want to come, I give me the day and so.
Okay.
Can we-
We'll have that conversation.
Yeah, but come
We'll have that
offline. In a quick
What time you work? What time you finish working? Like what time? Can you do a show maybe
I don't work
Saturday?
on
or
the weekends.
Okay, so you can do Sunday morning.
You're asking a lot.
No, it's just.
We'll have a conversation
We'll have
offline,
that conversation.
No, listen, I
decide.
want a Sunday morning show to be honest with you, without it yet.
You want the Sunday morning?
That's what trying to get Karen, because she's Adventist. But we have nobody on Fridays either.
Mm.
I want a Friday show too. But then it's in the week, now the latest go to until 6:30 in the evening. That's the latest. That's on Mondays, more. We do show from 5 to 6:30.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I want to fit you, I want you know plenty of people. And you can tell netball. So you can start netball now. Easy for us to cover your stuff for you.
But the other day you had Freeland and you had the perfect person that like.
No,
can
he
do that.
basketball.
Basketball.
But he know everything. He
No,
know,
no,
he
no.
know different sports.
No,
It's
no, no,
not
what-
basketball
he-
alone. He know.
He about basketball people already know. But on the launch them yet. But we cover game people live too, you know. We do,
Once it's
I tell you
netball,
what, I tell you
once
what,
it's
see the basketball
netball
company
or
did for him,
drag
right?
racing, we can have a
the
conversation.
basketball game we did for him. I was criticizing home, say the lighting not good then. Company even admit the lighting not good, but guess what? But people watching Australia, New Jersey, tell me boy, perfect lighting. That's what I mean, and it's something so jokey.
Oh,
They're watching on YouTube and TV. I said, the lighting of school class was very good.
Jesse.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I tell you, the lighting good to me. But they're watching on YouTube and TV
No man,
in
they
Jersey.
like good.
And
Jesse.
those guys did it.
Jesse.
Yeah, we wanted. He came in the show, so I want to carry the basketball. We see, we were testing our tools to make sure we test everything now. We want to make sure everything can work good. So once we come in to do a fine job for you.
Okay.
But
As soon as we have another
I
netball
come in there
tournament.
maybe Tuesday night to see with Jerry to test the lighting so we can carry the house. The
Oh,
racing
yeah.
live.
Drag racing.
Drag racing live. Okay, he pushing me. Okay, every sport I want to do now. But
Well,
see,
nothing wrong
but
with that.
Parish League based most in the villages. That's what I tell you about the village netball thing. We're more village-based people.
So what are next drag race? Any
We're
major race
actually
coming soon?
we're actually going to pause for Carnival.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't make sense having anything during Carnival.
I thought they had do something like how the crowd coming home. A lot of people this summer for real. A lot of people coming home. So I thought,
Yeah, but everybody coming home to go to the fest.
Okay, yeah,
Nobody coming to come racing.
Let's not forget. But if you want to make a co-host with you, there's no problem. The show.
Okay.
No, you have to be alone. So they have somebody with you. So they work there better sometimes.
I hear you.
So you want to get another lady, somebody, a man, somebody, that's your choice.
Okay.
But given the time, so the guys can work it out.
I'll give you the time.
Yeah, right?
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
well, Amy, thanks for coming and supporting Mandela. We really enjoy
The Potters have been here
having-
before. The Potters came to the show already now. Yes. He left Shirley Westings and they come here.
Oh Lord.
The Potters on the show before too.
So I hope you won't be a stranger.
I won't.
No,
So get
Thanks.
do your thing.
Thanks for having
But
me.
take care of the show.
Yes, we'll talk.
Any
I
part-
just
any part of us
want some
want to-
female space.
Any part of us want to tell the audience?
Yes, we're still
support netball,
recruiting.
support
We're
netball.
still recruiting for our national team. We invite anybody that think they can play netball to come and
Maybe you can now. Maybe you can't win for World Cup. Some they
Yeah,
think they get
we-
for World
I
Cup.
mean-
They're supposed to do good for World Cup.
Okay, so like I was saying, because he's really trying. We're inviting anyone who can play netball to
Right.
come and train with us. The team isn't set. Nobody's position is safe. I mean, not even mine. So I invite anybody to come and train with us. You can contact the president. Her number is 464-7640, or you can contact me 788-1143. That is for the players. Now, to any private sector who is willing to assist us in getting to Jamaica, then we welcome it the same. The two numbers still apply, 464-7640 for Karen Joseph, the president, and 788-1143. I'm Amy Lake. I'm the captain of the national team. I don't know if I'll be for the next one, but I'm the past captain. So reach out to either one of us. We really look forward to all the support.
But there was this something like, and it's happy. How you gonna beg people to play with you now? Suppose you have a team, then people supposed to play netball long time before the World Cup and so.
But anybody
Now,
that
now you
come,
pick up-
anybody that
now
come is
pick up
going
Jimmy
to
out,
play
now
netball.
pick up Jimmy out,
Anybody that come for play. If I say come train with the national team, you're not going to get somebody who just learned how to play netball come play netball.
How you know? So
And I don't care. That person might be able to willing to take the active more than who's ever can play from before, and we work with them.
Okay,
It
fair
don't take
enough.
more than 2 months to play netball. I saw a guy during the Village League. First game he played, and if you see how he progressed through the whole tournament. So as long as you're willing,
Come.
we able.
That's good. I like that. You know, God, I don't want when he Antigua lose now. I don't like when Antigua lose now.
No.
I don't want the TV back in any kind of sport, not Antigua, you know. I mean, the back in the bed with Antigua, you know.
We don't go nowhere to lose either, but
All right.
it's called sports.
Well, guys, you hear from the skipper, Amy Lake. Come and support netball. I wish her skipper all best of luck in the tournament coming up.
Thank you.
Have a nice day, guys. Happy Saturday.